Hello everybody, today we're gonna make a video to explain to you guys how to laminate Note 8. Only lamination, because we have done so many videos for the separation for glass, for frame, for flex as well. We use the freezer for the whole separation. We have done so many videos, so that's why this video we won't repeat. We just do the lamination because we have this new laminator Q5 and we have the mode here, so that's why we only do the lamination. I'm gonna explain to you guys a little bit about the mode because we have two different this silicone pad for you guys. So this is the one you don't have to because you have to normally you have to open the flex, but with this one you don't have to. But normally for our professional guy, for my technician, they will never use this one, this rubber. They only use this one. They just open the flex, and then they're gonna separate the flex with the freezer, and they're gonna use this rubber for the lamination. So this is the Note 8 screen, and this is the glass. I have to be very careful. You have to do like this always. This is the organ. We're gonna only do the lamination. If you want to see how we separate the flex, how we separate glass, frame, and the flex, and also how we clean the glue, you can go to our YouTube channel. And also I'm gonna do a recommendation on this corner. Just click it. We have like a whole tutorial to show. We showed you guys like a few months ago. We were the first one doing the whole refurbish of this Note 8. So I'm gonna share you this link. You can just go check the whole process. Now, the main reason we're doing this video, we just want to show you the performance of this new laminator. We just want to see the performance of this laminator. If you wanna check all the other parts, we share this video for you guys. Okay, here we go. This is about the lamination, about this laminator. So as we can see, first we're gonna apply the Olga film on glass. So this is the glass for Note 8. Actually, for the separation, for the S7 edge, for S6 edge plus, S7 edge, S8, and S9 plus, S8 plus, they're very similar. You just use the freezer. Okay, firstly, you use the black rubber. Use the black rubber. Use the mold. You put the Olga on the black rubber. The second step, you just apply this Olga on the front glass. Okay, now let's laminate. Let's apply this Olga. Just put it, because this size is for 11 inches. For the cell phone, just put it in the center. Now it's for Olga. You just change the Olga. The time we set for this vacuum time, we set for 35 seconds. For lamination, we set for 50 seconds. Now go back, the language English, and now it's for Olga. Now we have like almost 1 minute and more than 1 minute. So we want to explain to you guys a little bit about our laminator, because the main reason of this video about this lamination or the performance. That's why I just want to take this opportunity to explain a little bit about this laminator. As you can see here, this is the meter. This is for LCD. They have two parts because for LCD and for this is for LCD, this is for Olga. The pressure, the time is sometimes different. Okay, now it's like pressing. It's pressing. That's why when you adjust the time and the pressure for Olga on this part, for the LCD on these parts. And as you can see, the meter is air tag. This valve is also air tag. As you check all the buttons, So this button, this is aluminum. We used all the part, very good part. The switch, we used the Schneider, the German brand. All inside of this machine, the how you guys call this? The driver is from Meanwell, also a very good brand. Also the piston, we're using AirTech. So anything about the air, pneumatic equipment, we're using AirTech. And every, okay, now let's see the result. Now let's see the performance. Let me see if there is there any bubbles on it? Check actually you can see very tiny bubbles on the corner, but very small bubbles. So we're gonna put into the bubble remover for like 5 minutes. It will be okay. Actually you don't need 5 minutes, but we always put 5 minutes. For 5 minutes, and let's see the result. Meanwhile, when we take off the bubble, meanwhile you can start clean the little bit the screens. As I explained to you guys, if you want to see the separation, the glue cleaning, I'm gonna put right on the corner those recommendations for those videos. You can just click it. You can see the whole process for this Note 8 and also for the other models as well. This video is all about this machine. We just want to show you guys, because on other videos we use another laminator, the M01, but this is the new product. I just want to show you guys the performance of this new one, this new laminator, Q5, Novacia Q5. That's why we're doing this video only for lamination. So firstly, we're gonna clean a little bit the screen. As soon as we finish the cleaning on this, because there are some tiny glues or some dust on it, so we have to be, before you do the lamination, the glass with a display, so we have to be very careful. We have to make sure no dust, no dust, and no tiny glues on it. And also the glass, no bubble. You have to make sure of this before we do the lamination. And still there are like 3 minutes. 3 minutes we can we have to wait. Let's explain one more time. I don't know if you guys already checked all the videos we have. Actually, this is this machine. We have 8 different languages. We have Chinese, English, Portuguese. We're gonna delete this language. We're gonna put French on it. We're gonna put French and Spanish. This is Thai. This is Russian, Ruski, and Deutsch, German. So we're gonna put 8 language on this laminator, because this is the this touch panel. It's old one. Now we have the new one coming next Monday. So we're gonna change all the 8 different languages. Okay, now it's all 3 minutes. Actually, we said 5 minutes, but you don't have to, because there are very tiny bubbles on the corner. We normally say the reference is 5 minutes, but actually for this kind of bubble, we just need to wait for 2 or 3 minutes, and that's it. We can take it out. that you're clean a little bit. There's no bubbles at all. Very good. The result performance. Now what you need to do is a lot of customers, they contact us. They said they always have problem with this bubble because if your machine is not professional, sometimes you're gonna have a big bubbles on the screen. Even though you're using the bubble remover autoclaving, you cannot get rid of the bubble. So if you want to do a good edge, at least the first thing you need to do is have a very good laminator. So without the laminator, you cannot do a good job. Now let's put into the laminator. Let's go back English. Let's go back. Now it's for the LCD. For press, this is the pressing time of 50 seconds, and also the vacuum time is 35 seconds. Then we're gonna start for the lamination. In 15 seconds, now the vacuum is like minus 101.3. Because here in Shenzhen, the vacuum can reach minus 101.3. But if you are in some other, because some of them our customers are from like Denver or some other cities, the altitude is very high. For example, it's like 2,000, or some of them even, for example, you're from Ecuador, from Quito, then the vacuum cannot reach minus 1 to 1.3. Depends on where you are, how many meters the cities are above the sea level. In China, here in Shenzhen, the vacuum can reach minus 1 to 1.3. And also a lot of people, before we said in our videos years ago, we said the reference for the lamination is 30 seconds, but now we're using 50, sometimes we use 60. So it's what we give you guys is like a reference. But now we're using 50. Our lamination is around 50. Sometimes depends on the model, and we're using from 50, around 50, sometimes longer, sometimes shorter. Okay, now let's see the results of this lamination, the performance of this laminator. Any bubbles on it? Actually, if I say there is no bubbles on it, it's kind of, but actually I don't see any bubbles on it. I don't see even one bubble on it. So this is a miracle. I've never seen this before. Okay, even though this time is 100%, but I never promised you guys this is 100% no bubble. So it's always you guys, but there is no bubble. Okay, but actually you can put inside. Normally there is some very small, tiny bubbles on the corner, but this time is I've never seen this before. This time is without any bubble on it. We normally recommend you guys a reference 5 minutes for glass, and 15 to 20 minutes for LCD. So this is the reference. Even though there is no bubble on it, we just want to show you the whole process we put into this bubble remover. We're gonna leave it for 15 minutes. because this is the normal way that we're doing. Since there is no bubble on it, so we don't have to come back and open the bubble remover like what we did before. Always open the bubble remover to show you guys the result, the performance. But this time, the performance of this new Laminator Q5 is way better than the old one that we have. There is no bubbles at all on this screen. As I said before, this is not promise. It's not a promise, because normally you will get some small, very small bubbles on the corner. But if you use the bubble remover, you put it inside for 15 minutes, you won't have any bubbles anymore. Even though this time no bubbles, but this is not our promise. Not our promise. We suggest you guys always buy a bubble remover. If there is any bubbles, just put it inside. It will just get rid of those bubbles. Thanks for watching this video, and if you like our YouTube channel, you can just click like and also subscribe our YouTube channel. If you have any comments, you can just leave comments, or just contact any of our vendor or salesman to help you with your questions. And this is Juan again from USA, and we will go to Poland on June. From 6th to 8th of June, we're gonna be in Poland. So there is in Warsaw, there is a fair there. If you are interested with this LCD repair for edge, for tablet, for flat one, you can just go there, meet us there, and we can give you free training in Poland. See you. Bye.